What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here, and it is time for our monthly update on what crypto mining profitability is currently looking like on CPUs, GPUs, and FPGAs. Looks like over the past couple weeks here, we have seen a nice pump in crypto markets in general. Here is Bitcoin, and we can see we're up quite a bit as what we were last month. So, how is mining profitability looking like? Are we looking a lot better than last month? Or are we still looking not too good, depending on the hardware you're using, because more may be turning back on. All right, so we're going to start with FPGA this month, and here we can see the E300 and the C1100. Now, I've only tested Ironfish on the C1100, so it is green because it's only going against Ironfish, which is soon to have an algo change, so we got to get some other coins tested here soon. But there's some interesting things going on here. Here we can see in red, Kyla coin is looking like the worst coin to mine on the E300, coming in at only 20-cent profit and $1.31 if you had free power. It is using about 423 watts. So you can do the calculations based on your power price. If you have dirt cheap power, you know, it might be looking not too bad. But coming into hashrate.no, for some reason, it is telling us $3.19 profit at 10 cents per kilowatt hour. I'm going to adjust this to 11 cents right quick here. So I do notice that hashrate.no is wrong quite a bit, actually, and more it's wrong a lot more when it comes to FPGAs and CPUs. It seems to be pretty close with the GPUs, but everything else seems to be out to lunch here. But here we can see over $3. I don't know where that's coming from. I double and triple checked all my numbers and block rewards and everything, and I'm only seeing 20-cent profit here with the E300 on Kyla coin. Moving forward, let's take a look at Ironfish in green. It is still the dominant factor here. It has been on FPGAs for the past couple months, and that is $1.60 after power cost, $2.23 if you got free power. Radiant is still not looking too hot. It is around Kyla coin levels here, slightly better though at 20.3 cents, where Kyla coin was 20.1 cent, and $1.48. It is using a bit more power than Kyla coin, which means if you have free power, you're making more on Radiant than you would be on Kyla coin, depending on your power cost there. And for the C1100, we can see that it is currently making about 51 cents after power, only using about 78 watts, and it's coming in at about 48.8 gigahash here, 71.8 cents if you do have free power. So it's still looking like Ironfish is the FPGA master to be on, at least until they do their swap here, depending on when that's happening. That should have been happening almost any time now, but it looks like there might be a delay or something. I have no idea, but expect that algo change to probably happen within the next 2 or 3 weeks. All right, so let's move on to GPUs. Hashrate.no is not looking too good. Regarding, even if all the pumps are happening, we're still not seeing much happening in daily profitability here. Now, if you were mining, a while ago and the difficulty was a little bit lower, you're probably seeing a lot more gains than what it's showing here, but this is based on the hash rate of right now. And we can see the 4070 Ti is actually the lead right now on Dynex at 13-cent profit. We got the 4090 at 12 cent, 6800 XT at 8 cents. Now, it's interesting, we're seeing some NVIDIA GPUs emerge on top, especially with Dynex now. I got to do some testing here to see if AMD or NVIDIA is actually looking better than AMD's now. Usually it's AMD's leading the charge when it comes to Dynex. Here we got the 6600 XT making 6 cents, 6900 XT is 5 cents. That's an expensive GPU to only be making 5 cents a day right now. Let's scroll down to the most popular NVIDIA GPU. That is the RTX 3070, not the laptop, but the 3070 full-fledged beast. Where is that thing? There's the TI. There it is down here. Okay, so it looks like Vertcoin negative 3 cents. So even the RTX 3070 is not making anything right now. So it's still looking pretty rough despite the pumps that are happening in the markets. The GPU mining side of things is still looking pretty grim. All right, so now let's move on to some CPUs. You know, my favorites, your favorites, everybody's new favorite. I'm just kidding. Don't go buy CPUs, guys. They're garbage. They're junk. They don't know how to mine. Remember, that's what everyone said last bull run anyway. Moving forward to 2023, let's do some calculations here. And we see Dagger, 81 cents after power at 11 cents per kilowatt hour. $1.10 on a 3900X. That's insane. Panda Knight is sitting at 67 cents. Now, Panda Knight seems to be having a lot of issues the past couple months. You know, that's probably a video all on its own. I got to do some research, see what the heck is going on there. But, you know, it's not recommended to really stack that right now unless things get fixed. We don't know. I think it's being left up to the community at this point. We'll see what happens. Yada Coin, 36 cents after power, 65 cents. You have free power. Zephyr, it looks like it's down to just over $4. It did pump upwards. I think it's a new all-time high a couple of days ago of about $5.50, $5.60. So I'm hoping, you know, possible $10, $15, $20 bull run time is going to be pretty sweet. If this actually follows Monero, back in 2016, Monero was actually under $1 and is hovering around $4 to $5 range, which is where Zeph is right now. And then it shot up to $400. Imagine if Zeph pulled off an XMR and hit $400 in 2025. That'd be insane. My farm would be hitting almost $3,000 a day at this point. I hope that happens. Not saying it is. Hype train in the works. Anyway, I'm just kidding, guys. Fast forwarding on here, we got Bitorium at 12 cents, 36 cents on free power. Dero hash rate is up to 556 mega hash, slowly climbing up again. 7 cents after power, 33 cents on free power. XMR is profitable still, 7 cents, 36 cents after power. Raptorium, 4 cents, 28 cents. Moving on to some other CPUs now. 3900X. Let's go to the... Let's just jump up to the 5950X because this thing is an absolute beast. It's awesome. It's probably the best consumer grade CPU you can get your hands on. Panda Knight is upwards of $1.53 if you after power actually. Wow, I wanted to say free power because that is high. $1.85 if you have free power. Dagger is at $1.22 after power, 11 cents per kilowatt hour. Yada Coin 57 cents. Zeph 49 cents. Dero 28. Bitorium 23 cents. Monero 17 cents after power. XMR is more profitable on a CPU than a frickin' GPU is right now. That's crazy to think about. Let's fast forward now. Let's look at an Epic 7742. Calculate that out. We are seeing. Did I update? Load. Oh, I didn't load it. There we go. Calculate. We got Dagger at $3.30. Yadacoin $1.58. Zeph at $1.36. Bitorium 59 cents. Monero 48 cents. Moving on to the big dual Epic. Bam. Calculate that. We got to load it first. We got to remember to load these things, huh? Calculate the dual Epic. Dagger $6.59 after power. $8.49. Yadacoin $2.95. Zephyr $2.63. Monero $1.15. Raptorium's at 41 cents. Bitorium 90 cents after power, 11 cents per kilowatt. Let's look at the Bitmain X5 now. Calculate, load that up, engage. What is the X5 doing? We can only look at Monero in this case, and that is doing $3.26 after power, $6.82 on free power. That's pretty insane. What the heck are other... Hold on a second. I'm going to check out ASIC miner value for a second. All right, looking at some ASICs, I just wanted to see what it was saying for the X5. It's saying $4.79. That's not too bad on here. Again, mine was showing 3 something. I'm assuming this probably isn't updated all the way. I do know about my numbers are a little more accurate. Anyway, coming in here, we are looking not too bad on the X5 on just XMR, which is crazy to think about. But obviously, the most profitable miners still are Kaspa miners, the Kaspa ASICs. This is not Cadena, not yet anyway. Maybe eventually it will be as the block rewards start reducing, but the price has been increasing as well as the months go by and kind of hanging steady at the new all-time highs and seeing new ones each time as well, which is keeping these miners on the top of the charts here. $115 a day, $101.97. Stop hitting the pop-ups here. I don't want no notifications. $23 on the KS2. This is insane. Cadena died after like 2 or 3 weeks after Bitmain started shipping the miners. We've been here for a couple months now, and we're still seeing stupid high profitability on these Kaspa ASICs. It's insane, which only means one thing: more people are going to keep buying them. That hash rate is going to keep increasing. The block reward is going to keep dropping, and Kaspa price has to keep going up to keep the profitability up. If it doesn't, we will witness a Cadena happening event. But right now, we are nowhere near it. So that's pretty sweet. ASIC mining is looking, we have to go about the $5 plus day. So it looks like even some Bitmain miners, SHA-256 Bitcoin miners, are making over $5 a day. So that's pretty sweet. But then again, this one is not released yet, so we can't count that one. The D9 is making over $5. That's pretty sweet. The X16P over $5. I guess we have to count the X16Q in here. That is over $2, but it's only using 620 watts. So that's a pretty efficient miner. It's looking pretty darn good. All right, guys, so everything is looking pretty darn good. Profitability is not too bad right now, especially for a bear market, and these crypto pumps are helping, a decent amount. But we're still seeing a major issue with GPU mining profitability because, again, Ethereum, it's like an extinction level event that happened on the GPUs. It brought in so much hardware. All these other coins are a fraction of the size, and every one added up together doesn't even account to a portion of what Ethereum was all by itself. So there's still too much hardware out there waiting to turn on the coins, and that's why we're seeing very low profitability right now. Or in a normal market, if Ethereum was still around, or if it never existed in the first place, we would see some good profitability because there wouldn't be that influx of hardware online right now. So crypto mining is looking pretty darn good. We can't wait for that next bull run for things to pump up and jack up all the prices on everything and mining profitability explodes. But it's still looking rough on GPUs. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the whole situation. What are you mining with? What's your favorite type of hardware? Down in the comment section below. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out.